Okay, in today's video, we are going to talk about some of the cons of Trilogy at Vistancia. If you know me at all and you've watched my channel, you know that 55 plus active adult communities are one of our specialties. And I absolutely love our active adult communities in Arizona. But there's some things in each of these communities that you might find as a con. So in today's video, we are going to review 5 or 6 cons of Trilogy at Vistancia in North Peoria, Arizona. So stay tuned as we give you the real, the deep dive, the good, the bad, the ugly about Trilogy at Vistancia.
Hi, I'm Kelly Norton, your AZ Realty lady at eXp Realty. Count on me for all things Arizona real estate.
Trilogy Vistancia is a guard-gated community. We are going to talk about the first con that some people may find about Trilogy. So although this is a guard-gated community, those guard shacks do shut down in evening hours. So during the nighttime, you as a resident and your guest will need to put in a punch code. The good thing about this punch code is it is changed monthly by the Homeowners Association. Now, for some people that's annoying because they can't remember, the code every time they're given a new code. Once they just seem to get it memorized, then all of a sudden, bam, it is switching to a new code. So that can be a little frustrating for some, and some people don't like that there's not an actual guard there 24 hours a day. So definitely something to consider and to think about. And again, some people find it as a con. Other people think, hey, you know what? Not a problem. I don't have to go through the guard gate. I can actually have coded entry. Trilogy Vistancia is part of a master plan community, Vistancia in Peoria. Now, Vistancia is the all-age portion of the community, where Trilogy at Vistancia is the active adult 55 plus guard-gated area. So one of the cons, this will be our number 2 con, is going to be about golf cart access. So people love their golf carts in active adult 55 plus communities. You can only drive those golf carts around the community itself within Trilogy. You can't take those out into Vistancia. So a lot of folks have family that live out in Vistancia all-age area, and they may want to travel to go to the cross-side cricket or to the Safeway in their golf cart, and you do need to remain in Trilogy with your golf cart. So there is that con. Also, I do want to let you know that some people found that it was a con to not be able to cross over from Kiva to Mita Club or Mita to Kiva side, because there's the 2 clubhouses and there was no direct access between the 2 communities. But they have recently passed this. So now there's going to be a path that will connect the Kiva side and the Mita side. So at least you can use both sides of the community with your golf cart. So that is a huge bonus for folks to be able to have at least that option, so you're not just confined to your one side. So you might be familiar with Vistancia, Trilogy at Vistancia, a lot of different restaurants nearby. You have the Four Corners area where you have Lakeside Bar and Grill, you have Chili's, you have Char, which is a pizzeria. It's a Neapolitan style pizzeria. And then you have over near Trilogy a little bit closer, the Cross-Side Cricket. Then right outside of the gate at Kiva, you have V's Tap Room. Now, V's Tap Room has absolutely beautiful views of the golf course. It is a really pretty restaurant. They have a wood-fired pizza, they have a great bar area, they have a good happy hour, beautiful patio, In the colder months, they do have heaters out there. So this is a very popular spot, and it's a local spot. So not only do the residents of Trilogy at Vistancia use V's Tap Room, but also people that live in Vistancia, people that live nearby in Peoria, like me, we love to go to V's Tap Room. It's great ambiance, decent food, and great happy hour. So what happens when a lot of people are using? It gets busy. It is not uncommon that if you go there during season, we call season in the 55 plus communities, that kind of October to April timeframe, you can have a 45-minute to an hour-and-a-half wait at V's Tap Room. They do call ahead seating, which shaves off not a whole lot, to be honest with you guys. I think it only shaves off 5 or 10 minutes. You do have a pretty long wait there, and this is another con. So number 3 con is going to be the wait times at the restaurant in the community. Now, it's not the largest restaurant of the active adult 55 plus. In the West Valley, the largest restaurant that you have, I feel, is the Indigo Grill over in Sun City Festival, with really never a huge wait. Now, sometimes on the patio there can be a little bit of a wait, or in the bar area on the patio, but it is a really large restaurant where V's Tap Room is a bit smaller. So those wait times and how crowded the restaurant is, that can definitely be a con. Now, I will say a lot of times the service there is pretty decent. Some of the 55 plus, the service isn't as great as others. V's Tap Room, I would give it about a 7.5 to 8. Guys, the video is not over. If this is your first time to the channel, I want to welcome you. My name is Kelly Norton. I'm known as the AZ Realty Lady and the owner of the Arizona Living Group, real estate agent of 24 years and Valley native. If you wouldn't mind, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and click that little bell. That way you're notified when we put up new videos. Let's get back to it. All right, so our number 4 con is going to be about the views. So I think that Trilogy at Vistancia is one of the most beautiful communities to drive through. We get a lot of people that ask us for mountain views or golf course and mountain views. Now, if that's what you're looking for, I can get you the golf course views all day long. And in Trilogy at Vistancia, I can get you a distant mountain view. They do have some lots that back up to the natural desert area or washes, green belts, golf course, but there's no large mountains in this community. So here in Trilogy at Vistancia, the main areas, Kiva and Mita, it is a lot harder to find something with a mountain. Now over in the Mita side, there's a little area that has kind of a mountainy berm, and so there's a few lots that do have a little bit of that mountain feel. But for the most part, if you're wanting a mountain view, it's very difficult to achieve that here in Trilogy at Vistancia. Now in Trilogy Vistancia, it is all resale homes. So there's no new construction within the community on the Kiva or Mita side. So that may be a con for you, which brings me to con number 5. So this can be a challenge if you're wanting new construction. Within this developed area where the golf course is, mature landscape, there is no new construction. However, they are building a Shea Trilogy community here in Vistancia called Ridgecrest. Now this is nestled into mountains, brand new construction, and so it does give you an option of having a new home in Vistancia in a Trilogy active adult guard gated 55 plus. It's just not right here in the Kiva and Mita. Now the price points over in the Ridgecrest area, you're gonna be probably starting in that 600 range. You'll see base prices much lower than that, but by the time you pick your lot, by the time you do your upgrades and your finishes and your options, you're definitely gonna be higher. So, and that would definitely be the lower price point. You can easily go up towards $1 million and possibly even more, depending on what lot you get. Now again, this is very mountainous. I know we talked about in con number 4, Trilogy not having the mountain views, but this Ridgecrest boutique community is all mountains in that North Point area of Vistancia. So it's nestled back into the mountains. And guys, if you want more information on Ridgecrest, please feel free to reach out. Remember, calling or texting is the best way to reach me, or go on the website also. That's ArizonaLivingGroup.com, and hit contact us. And then that way we can get you information. We can set up a time to go out to the community and take a look. Now remember, your realtor does need to be with you on your first visit out to any new constructions, even if you're going into the models. So reach out to us, we can explain how it works, and we can set up an appointment time for you.